Hey guys, so we're continuing the saga on different videos on the channel, so I figured I'd introduce the 95 Ford Aspire. So basically, it's a pretty fun little car. I picked it up from my buddy. I painted the rims because they were all rusty looking. Threw the Ford Performance logo on it because, well, you'll see what she's got under the hood in a minute. Cracked up front hood, but this used to be cracked up and cut and all bent, but I actually took the old one off, found one at a wrecking yard about an hour away, so they wanted $100 for it. The guy said he didn't even know why it was there. It had never been mounted. It was actually just primered black, so they wanted $100. I offered him 80 and he said come pick it up. So I went and picked it up, and I always wanted to try the sticker bomb, so I picked up a $15 little kit or pack of stickers from eBay, 400 stickers. Sticker bombed it. You know, we got some cool ones. You got the Dragon Ball Z, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, some skateboarding, Sailor Moon, you know, the works. So that's pretty rad. But the best part about it is you come around here. Wait, you know what? Let's show you guys what's under the hood first. Let's do one of these. And little 1.3 liter. It gets like 40 miles to the gallon on the highway, and it makes 64 whopping horsepower. So it's kind of an interesting car. A little preview of what we got going on. We'll give it a couple revs. So, sounds pretty healthy. Hopefully it hangs on. Come around here. As you can see, the interior, pretty mint. And of course, we got the 5-speed stick shift in it with the aftermarket head unit that I had put in. Speedo doesn't work, so, you know, we put the sticker over it, the anime girl. Fuel works, temperature works, airbag, not happy. E-brake doesn't work. If you touch that, sets off the light on that, so that doesn't work. No big deal. But the heat actually just broke on it, and I just got done doing the water pump. So I did the water pump, the timing belt, and the alternator belt. And I actually had to drop the engine. I'm going to post a video on that, whether it be before or after this, I'm not sure. But I just did that. I don't feel like working on it anymore because that was like a 20-hour job. It was a nightmare, so we picked up this guy to defrost the windows in the winter. I'm not fixing the heat. I'm gonna just put some blankets in here and some gloves and a hat and just rough it out. So we're keeping it simple. But since we're going through the quirks, drop that, boom, you get into the back. And the key was actually broken off in the trunk. So you gotta come around here, put your finger in here, feel around a little, and then boom, hit the latch. And for some reason it's cold, the latch has been dropping a little, or the hatch has been dropping, but this door closes usually when you're in the back because it's long and heavy, so you hop out. Once that's done, boom, and then that's the heat we got on the back. Got a big Sundown Audio sub and a custom box, and this thing's about 80 pounds, so it does weigh it down quite a bit. The little engine is working to lug that around, but it's worth it. So I would give you a little preview of what the system does, but I'm using my phone to record, so I can't really plug it in and play it, but it doesn't really pick up the sound anyways. You really got to like sit in the car to see how it really sounds. So I just wanted to give a quick little walk around. This thing is really fun to drive. You wouldn't think it is because it has like almost no power, but it's super fun, like hopping in and then just rowing the gears. Like you'll be in first, it'll be super short. Hit second, pretty short also, but right when you hit third, you're just on it. Floored, hit fourth, on it, floored, hit fifth, and you're just floored literally in every gear. And it'll hit over 100 on the expressway, no doubt. It takes quite a bit of time, but it will hit over 100, and it is pretty sick. So we got the gas gauge, 40 miles to the gallon on the highway. Really helps with those gas prices, and normal gas, which is a big switch up from my Fiesta, which is I get about, with the tune and everything and the way I drive, about 24 miles to the gallon on premium, and this being 40, I mean, it gets better than 24 on the highway. So I suppose this thing probably gets like high 30s just around town because it just doesn't rev out. It doesn't have a tach either, if you didn't notice. You're just kind of shifting it by ear. And with the music going and everything, it's really like a little bit of a transition. But it's a pretty friendly little clutch to learn on. I had my girl drive it, and she did pretty well. She was starting, shifting through the gears. It's a pretty easygoing clutch, so you can kind of be a little rough on it and you can still get the car going. So it is nice. And of course, like I showed earlier, we got the big fuse in it. So really nice system in it. This thing goes crazy. It's super fun to drive in. It's not going to be as fun in the winter just because it is cold, and I guess I don't have heat now, so the heat relay that I don't want to replace is actually like up in here, and I'm not even sure if I take the fender off I can get to it. I did do that fender, obviously. As you can see, it is primered black, never been mounted, brand new. Like I said, it is not off of an Aspire. They did not make black Aspires, so this is a straight primer fender, brand new. I don't know why it was at junkyard, but there it is. Picked it up. So I don't even know if I can really get to the relay. It's supposed to be down there. Whatever, I'm not dealing with it. I'll honestly suffer with no heat for the winter. No big deal. I'll put some gloves and hat and wear my coat and all that, and we'll just make it work. So I'm not too picky. But anyways, that's the car. Pretty interesting. This thing, it's dirty and it's gross. It has steelies on it right now for the winter in case I need to use it. But we'll make a video on this thing. And that thing. But that thing is a little cracked up. Got hit a while back. I need to fix it, and this thing will get its own video. But anyways, that's kind of the situation with this. It's kind of a weird little car. If you're into cars, it's kind of a fun thing to see. I don't know how long I'll have it. It really depends on how much trouble it gives me. I don't remember if I said it, but I do have the grill piece for that. I've just been working on it a lot, and dropping the hood is not good on it because these clips are kind of worn out. But that'll be put back in soon. Wipers work. Literally everything works. It's all pretty. I shined up the mirrors. I just kind of did an overall detail on it, and it looks pretty good, honestly. About 120K on it. There's no telling exactly, but the odometer stopped working at 116, and my buddy said he's only driven it for a few thousand miles. So I'm estimating it at about 121,000 miles. And overall, it's not the worst thing ever. it's fun to drive, and as long as it doesn't give me any more issues, I'll have it around. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna drop the video on the water pump, timing belt, all that jazz, some tips and stuff later, before, not really sure, but a couple videos coming on this thing. So hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.